Hi guys! So I decided that for the fall I need to do a really light, angelic, beautiful rose gold eye and lip. And if you want to learn how to achieve this look, keep watching. Okay, to begin my beautiful rose gold look, I'm going to start with my skin. And for this look, I'm going for something airy and light and just beautiful to match the eyes. So I'm going to try a new foundation. I've heard so much about this foundation. You guys know that I love the Dior Forever foundation. And this is their new formula. It's the Nude Air. And it comes like with this little dropper. And it's supposed to be really awesome and light. So I'm going to start with that. I'm so excited. I moisturized my face with my Mario Badescu and my regular Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Here it goes. So this is sheer to medium coverage it's supposed to be. And I know that we all like different makeups. You know, I like something really thick and full coverage, but a lot of you guys watching may like something very light. OMG. I done lost my train of thought because I feel like I'm putting a silk formula on my face. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, got a little distracted. I'm really loving this foundation. Okay, so a lot of you guys may want something that is light and airy and sheer to medium coverage, but I'm putting this on right now and I'm seeing that this is great coverage too, and it literally feels like velvet. It feels like silk. Luxurious. Goodness. Wow, loving this foundation. Okay, so I'm covering my whole face with this foundation. I'm obsessed. Completely sold on this foundation. So different from what I typically wear, but wow. You guys have to try this. I can't believe how light it is. Okay, so go a little crazy with this foundation. Wow, I'm very impressed. Okay, so I've just gone in. I've covered my whole face with this luxury liquid I got here. Wow, okay. And now I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear in the shade NW15. I have been trying to switch up my makeup routine in certain areas, and I'm trying to apply this with a brush. This is the MAC 188. And I'm just kind of liking how it goes on. So I'm not a dang savage putting everything on with my hands all the time. Okay. So everywhere I typically would put it on with my hands, I put it on with this brush. I'm really loving this brush. Y'all have inspired me to switch up my looks. Initially for y'all, but then I'm like, what? Because you know you get stuck in a makeup rut, even if you're a makeup lover like me. Oh. Okay. Beauty. Okay, now I'm going to go in, and this is a pretty cool step because this is something that I don't typically use. Since I'm doing this cool rose gold look, I'm going to make a rose gold illuminator for the top of my face. And I'm going to use cream because I want it to be really light, fresh, airy, stay with this look. So I'm going to mix the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector with the NARS. And it's going to be lovely. Okay. One pump of that. One pump of that. I'm putting it on my little... Okay. And as I mix it, as you guys can see, it's turning into kind of a rose gold shade. That's what we want. I'm going to put this on my ring finger. I'm going to lightly tap it. You don't want to rub it because you don't want to rub that lovely foundation off. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. I mean. Wow. Beauty. Beauty. Notice that, okay, I put a tiny bit of that right there. And a tiny bit on the top of my lip. Wow, very beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and notice that I didn't set my Pro Long Wear right after like I usually do. I'm gonna go in and do that now, and make sure that you don't put this over the illuminator. I'm just gonna go in with my translucent powder, the Laura Mercier translucent powder, or the NARS, and I'm gonna set literally right under the eye. Don't go into where you put that pretty illuminator. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my MAC 116 brush, and I'm gonna go in actually with a different product, the Golden Light Bobbi Brown. Just want a real soft, like angelic look today. And I am gonna do that light contour right there. Right up under where you put that illuminator. And you don't have to go really heavy with the lights, with the darks. This is a very, it's almost similar to strobing. You guys know strobing? Everybody was talking about contour is dead, strobing is in. Well, I personally don't think contour has died, but I do think that there has been a cousin of it birthed called strobing, and this is probably a little bit similar to that. Okay. You can also use, you can use any type of bronzer, but I just chose that. I really like that for this look. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna hit it with a blush. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use the Bobbi Brown Santa Barbara, because that's kind of got a rose gold, and I'm using the MAC 137 brush. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown bronzer brush, and you have to really watch that illuminating step that you did. But go in just to set your makeup. There you go. There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna prime my lid with the the MAC paint pot, and I'm gonna use Painterly today because we're doing a rose gold look. And as you can see, Painterly has more of a pink undertone than the soft ochre that I usually use. Cover that whole lid with that. You can also use a small flathead concealer brush to apply this, but if I can skip a brush step for you, I'm gonna skip a brush step for you. Okay. Cover both those lids with that. Okay, so for this rose gold eye, y'all, I'm so excited to show y'all this rose gold eye. I accidentally discovered this. I was kind of playing around doing makeup on one of my friends, and I discovered it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna show my peeps about this. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my MAC 224 brush. I'm gonna do my eyebrows last on this look. Okay, I'm gonna cover the whole lid with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Vanilla. Cover the whole lid. From the brow to the lash, from the brow to the lash. And I do this because sometimes those MAC paint pots get kind of sticky, and they can really make your eyeshadow a little bit stubborn to go on. Okay. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to hit it with Fawn. This is going to be your transition color, same brush, and you're going to go in the large crease. Remember I told you before, this goes on really well because of the brush. Oh, Doug's chewing on his toy. Doug is chewing on his little monkey, if you hear that sound in the background, and it has a little horn inside of it. Okay, so see, I've gone in the big crease with the Fawn. I'm not doing a lot of that because this is a light, fresh, airy look. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. I'm going to go in with the MAC 221 brush. Ooh. And I'm going to hit the crease with Anastasia Beverly Hills Red Earth. And notice, whenever I get product, you don't scrape that across there. You barely tap. I think that's a mistake a lot of people make. Okay. See, I'm putting this kind of in the small crease. And in the small crease. This again goes on extremely well if you have a good brush. Okay. In the small crease, I go back, see how I'm going back, and I go back with no product on the brushes, and I blend, 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 and I blend. Okay, now I'm gonna take a flat head, any kind of brush. Mine is today a MAC 290. And first, I'm gonna go in with the same light shade Bling, and I'm gonna hit this part of my eye, this just small lid, because I'm gonna hit this lid with a rose gold kind of shimmer shade, and I really want it to show up me light and bright and lovely. You can also hit your top of the eye again, if you're like me and you like to cake it and cake it. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with that same brush. And what I'm gonna do this half of the crease right here. So this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Glisten. Glisten. You know, like the Beyonce song. But it's Listen, I already knew that. Okay. See, I'm just going on the outer portion of the lid. Because you're gonna save that inner portion of the lid for lovely silver. I know it's rose gold, but I do add a little bit of silver. Ironic, I like to shake things up a little bit if you guys can't tell. See how pretty and soft and glamorous that is? Okay, now I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna hit the crease with the same darker crease color, that red earth. Just in case I got the shimmer shadow a little high. Okay. This step is my jam. This is where I really surprised myself whenever okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a palette that I don't typically use, but it's so pretty, so I couldn't get rid of it. I was like, look at it, I mean. So, Urban Decay Electric Palette, and I don't use these colors many times in my makeup looks, but I started using this shade right here whenever I was practicing on this look, and I was like, OMG. Okay, so this is a pigment. So you've really got to either, you have to spray your brush before, or like dip it in water or something like that, or you have to really like rub it in there like that. That's what I'm choosing to do today. So I'm gonna hit the inside of the lid with this Revolt. And what I like about this, I like to do a little bit of the unexpected. And rose gold, yes, you would think that gold would need to be on the lid, which it can be. You guys can switch this up. But I do a lot of golds and a lot of browns and stuff like that, so I just want to kind of keep it interesting, you know. So look at how pretty that silver looks on there. I'm really loving this. And notice that I'm press. This is the brush that came in the kit, by the way. Press. Okay. Now I'm going to go back in just with some of those colors that I had used before and go around it, clean it up. I'm going to go with 224 with nothing on it, and I'm going to blend. And look at that. What a lovely eye look. Okay, now I'm going to go in and do my brows. I'm going to do the liner last because liner is actually a step that you can leave out, I think, on this eye. Now, I'm going to go in and I'm going to line my eyes. I don't think you have to line the eyes for this look. So I'm going to do a light liner, and I'm going to use a shadow and not a gel liner. I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eyeliner. I'm actually going to go in with a brown. This is Smoke by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm going to press it into my lash line. Press, 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 press. And then I kind of sweep it across like that. Also, I'm going to go underneath. If you wanted to smoke it out a little bit more with those red shades, which I think is a great idea, then you can go back in with that red earth that you had used on the crease. And y'all look in your makeup drawers too. I mean, if you have a brown, if you have a cream, if you have some sort of a red earthy tone, you may not have to get a lot of these colors if you want to achieve these looks. And maybe you can just get like the lid color like that, like some kind of shimmery silver or something like the glisten, and achieve a similar look. I know you ain't going to be going out and buying all these dang colors. Hey, if you want to, go on ahead, and the links are below. But if you can't, don't think you can't wear the beautiful rose gold eye just like all of us. Okay. So if you wanted a darker liner, you could go in and add a darker liner. I like the softness of this look. Now I'm going to go in. You guys are going to cake on the mascara for this look, but as you can see, I don't need no help in that department. So, and now, oh, I have a visitor. Hi. And then I hit the bottom lashes with the mascara too, because you want your eyes bright and open. And last but not least, let's do a rosy lip. Okay, so I got this new NARS lip crown. And I love this one too. And it's very satiny, silky, light, angelic, kind of that look that we going for today. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Okay. And now I'm going to hit it with a pink beige Bobbi Brown gloss. Because this gives it a little bit more color. And rose gold, angelic, beautiful face for fall. I'm loving these colors. I'm loving these shades. I'm loving the feel of this foundation. You guys have got to try this. It is like awesome. So as you can see, the eye maybe seems a little bit more complicated than the eyes that I've done before because there are a lot of colors, but it's really not. It's really not that complicated. So I want you all to try this. Comment below and tell me what you want to see next. I'm real excited for some of the content that's coming up. So see you guys. Thank you.